Hello everyone. Welcome to Mom Life Moments. My name is Shia. If you're new and stopping by, I hope you decide to stick around if you like what you see and become a part of the crew. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit to you about some books that I recently decided to start reading, using for all capacity that they actually have. And if you want to see what they are, just go ahead and stick around. All right, y'all, let's jump into it. Okay, so before we get started, let me tell you about a little hack, a little trick that I use that some people may not have thought about. Other people may have thought about, but and if you have thought about it, let me know. If you haven't and this is good information for you, also let me know. I like to glimpse through books before I purchase them. I don't like going to the library, and I like to get the best deal that I can for books. So I like purchasing them, to buy them, to keep them, to have them, not to look through them and return them, or not to have to search for them in a library. I go to Barnes & Noble bookstore and I pick up books. I look through them, I see what I like, if it's something I think I may want to read. And once I've decided that it's a book that I want to read, then I go on to the back of the book. I take a look at the back of it and I see what the cost says it is on the back of it. And I will go and I will research it on the internet, mainly Amazon.com, because they also always have wonderful deals on their books, considering the prices that they are sold for in the store. A lot of time you can get them on Amazon Prime, which you will get free 2-day shipping with those and get it for tons less. For instance, some of these books that I got here were at least $10 less on Amazon.com with next day shipping with no shipping costs. They were $10 less than they were in the actual bookstore. Yet I still went to the bookstore because I wanted to look through them and see if I liked them, if it was something I wanted to read. So I'm here today just to give you my first impression on the books that I have before me. And so I'm not going to take up too much time, and this is not like a flip through or anything of the books. You may get to see a little bit. I may share a little bit with you, but this is just me introducing the books that I chose to go with reading and utilizing for the time being. And this is something that I did want to just start incorporating little by little into my channel. You may see me do like reviews on the book, or when I get halfway through or all the way through, I may even decide to do like a kind of a book club feel thing where I invite others to do it with me, and then it may become something else. I don't know. But right now I just wanted to share with you all what I have and what I am reading, and I will have each of these books on Amazon.com, link below in my description box if it's something that you are interested in trying as well. If you decide that you're going to try it, please comment below and let me know. It may be something that we can stay in contact about and share with one another our thoughts on the book, from the perspective of actually having read it. And so if you do want to converse about it back and forth with me, if you get the books and decide to start reading them, I also have my Instagram information linked below. You can DM me and we can talk about it. I love that type of conversation. I'm not always wanting to, just talk about planner stuff and what's going on in the planner community, but things that a little bit are, on the end of not so much being hobby wise, but more so that is intellectual or spiritual for that matter. I'm open to those conversations. Of course, not down for arguing with anybody over what they believe or anything like that. But I'm here to help where I want to be built up. I want to help build others up. I want to be able to sharpen iron with other iron, and also, just learn from one another, in this community here. And so that's what I'm here for. All right, enough ranting. Let's go ahead and start. So here we go. These bottom two books are the same, and they're not really books, they're portions of the Bible. They are built off of the New Living Translation Bible, which is it's like my second most preferred translation of the Bible to read. This is the book of Psalms. This is as you can tell, one of those, what is it called? Mandala? I don't know, y'all. I'll put it down below. coloring books where you can actually go in and color the pages. Like, I'm not really a colorer. As an adult, I haven't been. But I feel like this is something that I would enjoy doing. I have wanted to do scripture journaling, and I wanted to like be somebody who does artistic things and color coding and writing and underlining and stuff like that in my Bible. But the Bible that I use for study, the New Inductive Study Bible, the pages are too thin for me to write anything on. It would annoy me to no end if I tried. So instead, I feel like a good place for me to start with something like that is Psalms and Proverbs. So I have one for Psalms, and I'm just going to flip open to a couple of pages so you kind of can get a drift of what you would see. On the right side, you have on each page a whole bunch of blank lines where you could write a prayer, you could do a summary, you could put something that stood out to you, something that God spoke to you, whatever the case may be. You can also fill in the letters because they're really cute. As far as some of the letters in here have some really cute lettering on them, which you can fill in with color pencil or marker, whatever you choose. The paper is really thick, so you can actually use either on them. Of course, I would do a pen test if I were you, if you do want to use a pen. And then you also have all of the pretty coloring portions on the other side, which are like just portions of scriptures that you can also go ahead and color or put marker on. So I think that's really cute. And then towards the back, there's other things which I thought was interesting. Don't know if I'll ever use. But towards the back, where is it? Where is it? Oh, maybe it was in the other one. I don't know. I guess it was in the other one. So here, that's what's in here. And I really like it. I can't wait to actually start using this. It feels good. It looks good. The paper feels good. It's a keepsake item. It is the NLT version, word for word. You can highlight, underline, color, draw, write, everything you want to do in it. This is something that would be really good for someone to do for their own personal study for the Book of Psalms in its entirety, or for maybe even giving it away as a gift. And I believe that this was online for $12.99. I looked it up on the internet to see what it was on Amazon.com, and I believe it was $12.99. I will have a link below. However, I did actually end up purchasing this one outright in the store because it was like only a $2 savings, $15.99 from $13.99. And so I was like, okay, I'll just bite that instead of waiting, though I have not done anything in it. And it's been days since I've had it. But anyway, so I have this one. And then I also picked up the Inspired Proverbs of the same type of scriptural text, coloring book, you know, where you can do all of the same things in it. And in the back of this one, it had, here we go. Yes, it has this, which is like cards that you can give to people. You cut them out and fold them over. You can color on them. You can give them to them plain and allow them to do it themselves. And then it has some bookmarks back here. So there's some more cards right here. And then it has these bookmarks right here. I keep on, there goes some more bookmarks. And there's a full coloring page. There's a few full coloring pages in here because Proverbs is much shorter. It only goes to 31. Proverbs is much shorter than Psalms. And so while the books are the same thickness, they put a lot more of the decorative things in this one. Like you get full pages between just about every page of coloring sheets in Proverbs one. So that might be something to consider if and when you decide to get them. But they are so gorgeous. I love them. I love them. And I cannot wait to start using them. And again, this is something that will be good for you to use for yourself. And also something good if you are interested in finding a gift to give someone else that maybe enjoys doing those type of things. So the next thing that I have here is this book, which is called Influencer. And it's by Brittany Hennessy and Hennessy. Forgive me if I'm saying that incorrectly and you know how to say it. And it says, building your personal brand in the age of social media, the blueprint to manage and monetize your influence as a content creator. So, y'all, I posted on my Instagram story the question, what would be a good book to read for someone who is looking to develop their skill set with being a influencer on social media, in the public, whatever the case may be, Instagram, YouTube, blogging, whatever the case may be, which is something that I am looking to develop my skills in more. It's something that I definitely want to hone in on to be the very best version of Shea that I can be for Mom Life Moments, for Shea Rochelle Surrendered, to be able to make sure that I am doing all that I can be to be the best brand that I can be. So only one person responded. I mean, I have 1,030 some odd followers on my Instagram page, which, you know, whatever. So one person responded, and just so happened the same book, and thank you so much for doing so. I really appreciate you for doing that. But it just so happened I had this book in my Amazon cart already. I wanted to kind of double check with other people and see what they may have been reading or read, or what they found that was interesting for them, before I went ahead and just purchased it. So as soon as I saw that someone else had also read it and they suggested this book, I went ahead and I purchased it. And so I can't wait to get in it, for that reason, to see how it will help me with tips regarding my influencer skill set. And so on the back, just to read some of this highlighted information, it says build an audience and keep them engaged, package your brand and pitch your favorite companies, monetize your influence and figure out how much to charge, plus tips on landing an agent, getting on the radar of your favorite sites, praising a brand without alienating their competitors. So we'll see what this does and how well I like it. Again, this was going to be linked below in my description box if you're interested in reading along with me. And like I said, with any of these books that you see, feel free to DM me regarding your journey in reading them. I'd love to have some intellectual conversations with people regarding what they find in any of these books that is interesting to them, their likes, their dislikes, what's been helpful, what's been not, something that you may have found an aha moment about, or whatever the case may be. I'd love to share that kind of information with back and forth with people. And so definitely, if you want to join me with that, please hit me up on my Instagram page, which is actually Mom Life Moments as well, just like my channel here. But yeah, this book is called Influencer. It's down below. All right, so finally we get to these two. Now, I also put the question on my Instagram page. Well, it wasn't actually about bettering my finances, but this is something that I am starting in August, finally deciding to buckle down on and making it a priority of mine. I'm going to stop sabotaging my own self and doing something about it. And I feel like this is this is a tool that could definitely help me. Dave Ramsey is a parent praised person in the financial world when it comes to budgeting, when it comes to helping people understand, you know, how to get where they want to go from where they are, about getting serious about budgeting. And so I found this book and this workbook. I got the book because it was the closest to what I would like to start doing. But this one is Total Money Makeover, a proven plan for financial fitness, and it comes with the workbook. And so I was very interested in that. And so this is kind of like a guided study and kind of like a something that helps propel you into doing what you need to do to get on track with your finances. And I'm so excited to start this journey and to be doing things, you know, that are going to be proactive towards helping me in that way. And also, you know, hopefully with everything, like just, you know, getting a little bit more knowledgeable about certain things. And so this is only the beginning of the studies that I'm not going to school. Y'all, just can't do school. I can't. You know, my time for that has passed. While I wish I still had it in me, I do not. But there's absolutely no reason why I can't read books on my own and get my own knowledge and understanding. Honestly, this day and time, people typically tell you and suggest that you teach yourself. The teacher's there to grade your work. They're not there to teach you. Unfortunately, you know, and I'm sorry if you disagree, but that's just how I feel. In the schools, in the public school systems, when it comes to children, and college, when it comes to you being an adult, the teacher expects you to follow directions, follow their guidelines, and teach yourself. You don't get taught by someone else. They give you a guide to follow, and then you teach it to yourself. Now, if you lack understanding about something, then you seek guidance, which honestly, there's other ways outside of being in school that, you know, that can happen. Now, I'm not trying to shade anybody or down anybody or tell somebody not to go to school. I'm just simply saying that for me, that time has passed. It's not something that I have a desire at all to do. I really want to be an entrepreneur where I'm making my own money and working for myself. Taking courses and actually going to school to get a degree is two different things. I have no interest in getting a degree. I don't have one, and I'm so good without one. And that's a personal decision. Maybe it may not be yours. Maybe it is just mine, and I'm okay with that. But I still want to be more advanced when it comes to what I know. I do want to gain the knowledge. I just don't care for the schooling part. So I'll learn it on my own at my own pace. So this is the final piece to what I'm doing right now. And again, this will also be linked below. And again, if you are interested in doing this with me, hit me up. Let me know in the DMs in my Instagram page. Comment below. First and foremost, definitely let me know what you think about all of these books and about what I plan on doing with them. If it's something that you are interested in, please comment. Don't just hit me up in my DM. Comment below to here, because of course it's helpful for my channel. But yeah, y'all, that's what we got going on. I hope you enjoyed this video and my first take on these books. I can't wait to get into them and to come back and let you know what I've learned, or give you some progress, update on my progress as it pertains to the books. And I will talk to y'all in the next video. Bye.